Alright, so this is it. Let's go ahead and call this the wrap-up of this series. I know I've got a few other figures to review, but I said I was going to do that after I see the movie, which is tonight. I'm so looking forward to it. And it is the Build-A-Figure THANOS. So, yes, let's not waste any more time. We don't have a package to go through. Let's do this, shall we? Let's take the head, go ahead and pop it onto the ball joint on the neck here, which is a little tight. But that's okay. I will manage to get this on here. There we go. So as you can see, here's a nice look at Thanos' head, which is very good. Very, very good. This is an awesome looking figure, 60 frames per second. Right, let's keep going. Let's put his legs on. So let's make sure I get the right one on the left here. There we go. And then I get the right leg onto the right port like so. There we go. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. The only other thing to do is to pop on his arms like so. And for a Build-A-Figure, man, assembling him is really quick. Unlike a few other ones out there like the Hobgoblin figure from way back when with the Spider-Man wave. This one definitely stays intact. And unlike Space Venom, it does actually come apart again. So if you want to put him back in the packaging, separate bits, you can do so. And I'm glad, I'm very glad that Hasbro's decided to stick with that route instead of making the Build-A-Figure a one-and-done piece. Thanos is not without his problems. I will say, I am kind of bummed out that the figure only has his Infinity Gauntlet and not another piece where you could actually pop off his forearm and place it with just a normal forearm, which would have been something, whatever. It is what it is. There's not much that I can say about that. I mean, you do get quite a bit here for the package. You know, it's what to expect. It's a really, really good Build-A-Figure that definitely replicates him true and true. However, there is a few minor nitpicks that I have to go through, and that's basically with the design here. Now, yes, I know, it's not his armor suit that he should be wearing in the movie, and you know what, for a while there, I was pretty bummed out about it when I first saw the trailer, but I will say, this design here has actually grown on me, and I think he does look a little better. Not showcasing all that armor that he has to wear like in the comic books and the TV shows and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, outside of that, this section here is missing quite a bit of detail. It doesn't have any detail at all. There's no present to it at all. Other places seem to be okay. It's just this area here. I wonder why Hasbro skipped out on some of the detailing. Even if they had to do a print job on it, at least, you know, it's the principle of the thing. I mean, it's just kind of bland here. I gotta be honest. It is what it is, and it's sad that it is that way, but, well, I know the Hot Toys one is definitely more top-notch quality, and it should be, because you're paying a fortune for that instead of just, like a little over $100 for a complete set to build this guy, but whatever. What can you do, right? Still, though, the paint job on him is pretty good. There doesn't seem to be any sloppiness whatsoever. Everything seems to be intact. The gold looks great. The Infinity Gauntlet looks great. Now, I will agree with Toy Arc, and I definitely say that this should have been like a light-up feature or something. Anything. I know that's asking for a lot, but I feel like it's just missing that pizzazz without a little indication that these stones are active. It would have been something if they had a light-up feature. It would have been so much better. But still, regardless, the detail on it is fantastic. And the stones seem to be painted pretty good. Doesn't seem to be any sloppiness at all. And I just love the fact how it's in that balled-up position. He's just ready to sucker punch Captain America or Iron Man in the face with that thing. Man, he's going to kill a lot of Avengers, I'm sure of it. Not that I'm spoiling the movie, because I haven't seen it yet, like I've been saying, but I really will be surprised if he doesn't knock out a good chunk of the Avengers with just using the gauntlet. Anyway, let's go through the articulation on this guy. He has a ball-jointed head. He has a hinge joint for up and down movement at the neck, which is pretty good. We do have our universal shoulder joints, which are not loose, especially with the fact that they do pop off pretty easy. It does take a little force doing so. So there's some good news. And you do get your rotation there, as you can see. We do have a bicep swivel joint. We got single jointed elbows on this guy, but can you blame him? I mean, you do get a little under 90 degrees, but it's not bad. I'll let it slide. Do have a wrist swivel joint. You also have a hinge joint to move the hands inward and outward, and it's not just the Infinity Gauntlet one, it's also his barehanded, as you can see, like so. We do have an ab crunch feature with that much forward, that much back, and that's more than Spider-Man, actually. Sorry, Iron Spider. Right. We do have a waist swivel joint, which I do appreciate. We also have ball jointed legs with this much kicking forward for the guy, and this much kicking back. So there you have that. We do have a thigh swivel joint, and we also do have the splits. I did not want to pass up on that. There you go. We do get the split. We do have double jointed knees, which is pretty good on this figure. And then we got the hinge joint for up and down movement at the feet. And we do also have the very nice ankle rocker pivot. So this Build-A-Figure is packing a lot of heat. Maybe not in the terms of accessories, but regardless, he's got a lot of bang for your buck. Might be missing a few details, like I said, the suit's not fully accurate, but as it stands, I don't care. This guy looks great. The way that he stands up against all the other figures of this line. Speaking of which, let's do the side-by-side comparisons. Captain America, Iron Spider right here. Let's bring in Iron Man. And let's bring in his, let me make sure I get the right one here. Proxima Midnight, there we go. And as you can see, she's almost up there in the scale with Thanos. Thanos is just a little niche higher, that's all. And let's bring in some out of the norm stuff, which we're going to bring in Brewing. Right, so there you have your side-by-side comparisons. Let's get Brewing out of here. Take out the Avengers. And I'm probably going to leave Proxima Midnight just because it's the only other Black Order figure that we have out of this line so far, because there is a Wave 2 on the way. When? I don't know. Probably around August, it's my guess. But still, we've got more Black Order figures to come, more Avenger figures to come in time. There's a 2-pack out there of Scarlet and Vision. Finally, a movie version of Vision. I can't wait to pick that up. There's also the 3-pack of the Teenage Groot, Rocket Raccoon, and Thor without the eye patch, which I'm also looking forward to picking that up as well. You know, where it stands right now, I know you guys don't really like it when I do Marvel Legend reviews for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's because this is a flooded section of reviewing media on YouTube. Regardless of that, I will say I'm going to continue to review these whether you like it or not, so you might as well sit back and enjoy it, because I don't review just Transformer action figures. I do other things. You just have to peek around. Anyway, so can I recommend this Build-A-Figure? Yes, I can. Can I recommend this line so far? Yes, I can. There are a few hits. There's a couple of misses. We've already been for that. The storm has passed. It's time to get onward to other things. I can't wait to see Avengers tonight. I am so ready for it. My blood is pumping. Anyway, to just wrap up this video, you know, this is definitely the 2 figures you want out of this line. The Captain America was pretty good. Iron Man was okay. Iron Spider was a disappointment. Really, these 2 are the top-notch figures of this line. Now, if we're not counting the Build-A-Figure, because, you know, you really shouldn't. When you're buying the whole set, it's definitely Proxima Midnight you want to get. She is that good. Right, that's going to end this video review. So with that said, it's onward to the comic book-based figures, but not before I see this movie. So questions or comments, you know what to do. Hit it down below in the comment section of the video. If you like today's video review, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to give me a sub up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down and don't forget to throw in the towel. Until then, this is the unprofessional toy reviewer Rez Power signing off saying thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you whenever you see me.